Hello,
Blog
everyone.
Talk
Okay.
Radio.
Hello, everyone. We are going to be talking today about creating our promotional videos with Canva and with ScreenPal. ScreenPal used to be Screencast-O-Matic for any of you that know the Screencast-O-Matic name. And so basically this is you doing it all on your own. Does not take a whole lot. And it's very simple to actually do this all on your own and not have to outsource this. You can always outsource, when you're feeling like you're running out of time. But when you just want to kind of just on the spur of the moment, just do something to add a little bit more information or just to keep your blog and your, whatever your social media that you're utilizing, you want to keep it active and that you are doing things. So the very first thing that I always do is I go ahead and I start creating what I want the overall video to look like. And so when I am actually going through the video selections, when you click on to Canva, and I kind of look at what it is I'm trying to get across. So, just look at what your niche is, because mine is usually like fashion, purses, things of that nature. So I tend to gravitate towards those particular things because that's my interest. So go ahead and pick out your photos. So you can use the ones that are on Canva. And if you do that, you can add a little bit of what your personal flavor and style is along with their template. So you do have the ability to do that. You can use their whole template and like put information on it and everything. However, if you have a product or you're promoting a particular product for an affiliate program that you're working for, then what you want to do is you want to try to get get your artwork together that you feel like you want that to be in this particular video. Now, once you actually have it together, all of your photos. So I usually go ahead and I do a photo. So let's say, for instance, what I'm working on currently for these 365 days and updates, the live shoes that we have created, all of them, we are wanting to make sure that they have videos that represent the information that we want everyone to see and that we can always update, and also our purses and jewelry and our hats. So those are the type of pictures that, we want. And so like my folder right now currently just has our shoes, hats, purses, and whatever else we deem that we're going to be promoting at this time. And so all of the pictures, everything that we have selected from our products, some of it you will probably have outsourced or not outsourced. Maybe it's something that you need. And don't be afraid to go back through some of the pictures and things that you have just naturally, like in your gallery, already available to you, and add some of that in there, because the more you add into your video of like who you are, the more video time that you will get, meaning people will actually come to your video if you do it really well, and the product or the service or the webinar or whatever presentation you're doing, if that is good for them, then you'll see your views go up. And then when you have these videos, and even if you're on YouTube, you're doing like a podcast or whatever, don't be afraid to go back to material that you didn't use yet and use it now, because it's still your material, and if it's relevant to what you're doing right now, use it. And so I have tons out there. Any of us who have started off and been on Facebook for a while, we have a ton of information. And also, any website that you're on, go ahead, if you're creating, go ahead and make sure your creativity, whatever you are writing, whatever you're posting about on all of these different social medias or, your Facebook, get your content. Make sure that you have your content from Facebook, from the social medias, if you're able to get the content, because typically what I do is I just go ahead and just ask, like for Facebook, I ask for the content of this page or whatever. And the reason that I'm telling you to do that is because you will be surprised how much you have actually done on your Facebook just with what you're doing. And so yes, you're going to have tons of things that you can update. Maybe you're not doing this anymore. You want to do a little segment. You got a picture of, something that used to be done and it's not. So all of these ideals incorporated into your own niche or your own personality or what it is that you want to promote can help you to get increased views and, and hopefully after a while also sell your products. And so what I did for this video today, I'm adding the sample video that I created. And the first one that I'm going to show you is the one that I created it just all myself, just the pictures, so no audio. So sometimes you can get the audio sound in there, just make sure it's not copyrighted. Typically when you're uploading your videos to like Facebook, that will be one of the things. If they feel like it's something copyrighted, then you just go in and you take it out, replace it, or whatever it is that you choose to do so that you're not, you won't continue to have that infringement on your record. So you want to go ahead and get rid of that. And then the next one that I am going to put on here, guys, for you to look at, it's going to be the one that I did all the videos for Canva. So I'm on Canva, and I picked doing a website. Believe it or not, that's what I picked. I picked doing a website or doing a video, whichever one you're going to pick. Then I went ahead and I put together all the photos that I wanted to be a part of what I'm promoting, and then going ahead and looking at the template, adding things where I wanted them added, and going from there. And so I'm going to send you, or I'm going to you'll have access to the one that I did with no audio. Then you're going to have access to the next one that I did. The next one that I did, I'm doing it also with Canva, but then I added ScreenPal in as well, because now I have all of my videos together and I want to talk. I want to say something about the whole process. And so, you can talk on your screencast and you're capturing your Canva website video, however you have had it put together for yourself, and you're talking about the product that you have there. And so you have the ability to delay it a little bit, because for me, I have to make sure to tell myself to slow down, because I talk fast. It's nature. It runs in the family. So it really takes concentration to actually not talk as fast. So, and not sound like a robot when you're trying not to talk as fast. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to have on there. And then I'm going to put the very one that we are doing for the next shoe in our live shoes, because this is going to go on our YouTube. And so I think it's wonderful, because here sitting with you guys right now, it's really keeping me focused. I don't know about anyone else. It's kind of keeping me focused on the things that are most important for the day or for that time frame, and then getting that project, completing it, and then I come back to Blog Talk Radio and I add in, whatever I created or whatever I wanted to have in for this segment, because sometimes creative people, we lose track of time a lot of times. So it's really nice to have radio and getting my information on there, and always knowing that, just because you have submitted it doesn't mean you can't go back and edit it. So, do something, and that's what this whole 365-day business challenge was all about in the beginning 4 years ago. Just, be true to yourself and be true to your business, and do something, each day for it. It does not have to be big or anything of that nature, but it is to keep you fresh, to keep you interested, to keep yourself motivated. You don't want to get stagnant. You don't want your pages just out there and it's obvious that you haven't come back for like months and months on end, and I'm guilty of that. So, life does get busy. A lot of us have other jobs that we're doing. We're raising families. We're doing all kinds of things. We're, taking care of companies. So, I get it. But the one thing at the end of the day, and me and a coworker talked about this yesterday, we really feel like when we stop working, we're going to be living our best lives. And the reason we're going to be living our best lives is because we have the ability, when we're no longer working and, we're retired or whatever it is you've decided to do that you're not working, to actually take time and do our art, be creative, take whatever promotions and whatever products that we are selling, how we are branding our companies. We have the we think that will be the ultimate time for us because we will have that time to be creative so that you don't have to get to bed by a certain time because you got to get up early in the morning, to get to work or whatever, or you can't stay up all day because you got to get to a night shift. And so we feel like that's what we're going to be doing. And, so for me, whenever I retire, it won't be a retirement like not doing anything. It's going to be a retirement to do my business and to work my business and to grow my business with the hope to be able to pass it on to my children and my grandchildren. Right now I have one little grandson, but I hope I will have more. But anyway, something that the family can actually do and participate in. And I love Canva because there's so many different templates, so you can just kind of go through there, pick out your template, Screencast or Matic. The wonderful thing about it is you can start talking because you know what you think you're going to say, and then all of a sudden you see the little countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then you're stumbling over your words, which I have a bad habit of. So the more practice, I hope to be better and better and better because the business models for the future, I think, guys, we're going to have to try to make sure that we are more aware of AI and that we are aware of technology and IT and telehealth and whatever, because you're not probably going to see people just going around all over the place driving and looking for certain things anymore when they have it right at their fingertips. It's just not really worth it. I mean, movies, we can stream our movies, it goes to the movie thing and we can decide to just watch it in the comfort of our home. And so that's a wonderful thing. And so that's what we hope to do with Rich and Rich Home Opportunities. That's what we strive for. Every day we want partners and we want networking to be going on. And so just talking with my coworker today and listening to, kind of the things that he is doing creatively and, having that information, that's networking and bonding right there because now there's someone we have exchanged numbers, business cards, and so now you have someone else that they do something different, but there might be something in there that you can actually, for the both of you, you might actually be able to turn it into something that is a business or, it's another side hustle or whatever you would like for it to be. And so that's kind of like some of the stuff that we're doing. And I will talk more about that as we continue with this 365-day business challenge and update. If you just do nothing else but come to the Blog Talk Radio show just to get motivated and just to get yourself, okay, let me get focused. Let me get my videos. Let me get together. Let me name some folders so I know where things are so I'm not spending a lot of time, on my laptop or, my desktop trying to look for pictures because I've put them everywhere with no rhyme or reason or organization. So I want to try to get organized as much as possible, and it's probably the military in me coming out. So always grateful for the military. Wouldn't take it back for anything. So now we have our photos. We're on Canva. We've picked out a wonderful template. And as you work in Canva, your templates will always be, they'll be there. And then for your ScreenPal, now we have decided what we're going to actually say and how we're going to promote the shoot. And for me personally, because I know I'm going to maybe forget something that I wanted to say, when you put those pages together and you do your video, make sure you put, information there so make sure you put information on those slides and on those pages of photos so that you know exactly what you want to say. Just look at it, boom, and say it. And then once you've done that, then you have a finished product and you got a video that you can now upload to TikTok, Snapchat, all kind of places. Just make sure you get the formatting right because all the formatting is a little bit different. TikTok has a little bit of the shorter videos, but you have it there. And YouTube is wonderful because you can do shorts there. You can also do shorts on YouTube so that you can get what you're doing out to the public and they can see what you're doing. All right, guys, that was day number 4. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for day number 5. And so day number 5, we're going to talk about more with the video that we created today. So we're going to follow up number 4 with what we actually did and what's another way we're going to use this to make it work for something else. So that's the next segment, how to use Canva and our videos and ScreenPal for even more platforms. All right, guys, talk to you soon.